welcome back to my channel. Happy Monday. Now today's kitten chat is a little bit different because I am filming this well in advance. I am actually filming this on Tuesday, September 16th, which is the day after last week's wipnchat went live. Now, usually I don't like to film this far in advance for my Monday videos because I don't know. I don't know why. Because I feel like my Monday wipnchats are like current events, and to film so far in advance, I don't have anything new to talk to you guys about because I just went through everything. So today's is going to be a little bit different, and that is because I finished Rainy Day Mermaid very, very quickly, and I don't want to wait a whole week to start another diamond painting, because if I can finish another big diamond painting this month, I will be very happy with that. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to kit up today. I found the fall diamond painting tag from Diamonds and Washi as part of their Drills and Chills event. So it was kind of perfect. I was like, okay, I'm not necessarily ready to film a kitting up video, but I really, really want to work on this diamond painting. So what can I do? And here we are. We're going to do another tag. So I hope you guys don't mind, but I'm very excited to work on this diamond painting. So today we will be kitting up Absinthe by Kurtis Rykovich. This is a 60 by 80 round drill canvas from dreamerdesigns, which it's been a very, very long time since I've worked on a kit from them, and it's just been on my mind. I recently did my Dreamerdesigns Wishlist Wednesday Revisited, and that kind of like sparked something in my brain that I really, really wanted to work on something from them. So that's what we're doing. Something that I can share with you guys that has changed since last week's wipnchat is I broke my no-buy. Whoopsie. And I broke it via Dreamerdesigns. So there is a newer Kurtis Rykovich image that I just fell in love with. I was gushing about it in the Wishlist Wednesday a couple weeks ago, and I couldn't keep my mind off of it. So that will be coming soon. I also picked up something else from them, which you will see in a video very soon, but it's okay. I'm not too upset about it, especially because I plan to turn around and work on the Kurtis Rykovich image next month. I'm going to work on it very quickly, and I'm okay with that. As long as I'm bringing stuff into my stash that I'm actually working on, I'm okay with it. So yes, more Dreamerdesigns content coming soon. I used to unbox from them a lot, and then I didn't stop liking them. I've had, you know, some really good experiences with Dreamerdesigns. I've had some mediocre experiences with Dreamerdesigns, but overall I have enjoyed what I've worked on from them, and I'm very excited to get to this particular kit. This one came out last year for, like, as part of their Halloween releases, along with Lady in Black, which is the one I ended up choosing to work on last Halloween. She had like little ghosties in her hair. It was so cute. I'll pop up a picture here if I remember to do so. So I got that diamond painting and this one at the same time, and had to make a decision, and the other one won out, but this one was definitely one that I wanted to get to this fall/Halloween season. So one thing I do love about Dreamerdesigns is their drills come in order, so I don't have to sort everything, and that is a plus. And also, I really don't experience a ton of static with Dreamerdesigns. So I'm getting right into it. I am using this lime green washi tape for the hair. I'm going to use this like dark blue bat washi tape for the outside of the canvas. I felt like like you can kind of see behind her, it's like a blue-black. So I think it'll all go together pretty well. So let's go ahead and get right into the tag questions. I believe there are, actually, I don't know, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. It looks like 12 questions. We have 65 colors to kit up. I am using my Elizabeth Ward containers. I have more than 63 in here. I just don't know if I have the right combination of sizes, so I might have to pause every now and then to switch some things out or to get some more sizes. But for now, this is what we're going to roll with. And we'll get right into the tag. Apologies if you do hear a fan going off on the side. We are in our like 3rd summer right now here in New York. It's been like 80 degrees the last couple of days, so the fan is necessary because Steven and I are being stubborn and don't want to turn the air back on. So that's what's going on there. All right, I have 5 bags of 310. So let me actually grab one big container. I should have one right here. And whatever I don't fit in this big one, I'm just gonna leave off to the side. Because how much space will this take up? Yeah, it's gonna take up quite a bit of space, but I do prefer to have all of my drills in storage containers. I don't really like working with some of them in bags because I forget that they're in bags and then I get paranoid. I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna run out. And then I have to look to the side. I'm like, no, you're not. You have 3 bags sitting right next to you. So we'll see how many we can fit in here. Okay, question number 1. What is your favorite fall drink? I do not drink coffee. I don't drink hot tea. I don't really do flavored anything. So is this whole bag gonna fit in here? So I feel like I don't have a good answer. I drink water, both plain and flavored. And I do like a soda every now and then. Coke Zero is my favorite. Oh no. And other than that, sparkling water. I don't do really any fun fall drinks, so I feel like I don't have a good answer to that. When it gets really chilly, I do like a hot cocoa, but I don't do pumpkin spice or any of those fun things, so kind of not the best question to start off with for me. Because I really don't, I wouldn't say I drink anything different in the fall than I drink any other time of year. This is, okay, very full. So I'm gonna have 2 bags of 310 left over. If I have extra room in this after we get everything else kitted up, I might put these in another container. If not, I'll just leave them off to the side with my pen and stuff. What is your favorite fall snack? Favorite fall snack. Oh gosh, I don't know. I should have looked at these questions before. My favorite fall snack would have to be, so Steven and I, once football season starts, we do appetizer night. So we do like basically just snackies for dinner on Sunday. And we like that very much. One of my favorite snack appetizers are potato sticks. So there's this brand called Snaps, S-N-A-P-P-S. I used to be able to get them from Dollar Tree. the ones that had like a freezer section. Honestly, I haven't been to Dollar Tree in a very long time at this point because they keep raising the prices, and I'm like, what's the point? I can get it for just about the same price at Walmart. So I get them at Walmart, and they are, it's basically like mashed potatoes in like a mozzarella stick outside, if that makes sense. So it's like what you get a mozzarella stick, but except for cheese, it's mashed potatoes. Oh my God, they're so good. They are so good. Those are pretty much on the menu every Sunday night when we do appetizers because they're delicious. And really, it's something that we only have in the fall and winter. I'm not going out of my way to buy something like that in the summer personally, just for us. But they are a staple in the fall time. 318. What's a special drill that reminds you of fall? Ooh, that's a good question. I wish I had, I might have to pull out my binder of sparklers so I can give you a good answer. I'm gonna say something like orangey, yellowy orangey. Let's see if we can find one that fits that. Because I have my binder right here. I say that and then I can't get it. Here it is. I have a whole series of videos on how I store my special drills, but I feel like there has to be a sparkler that screams fall, but the question is, do I have it? Oh, maybe I don't. I definitely feel like topaz, my birthstone is topaz as a November baby. I definitely feel like this gives fall, but maybe not as much as I was thinking it would. That is a very large truck. Let me see. I feel like now I need to give a real answer. Let me pull out my other set of special drills. I'll be right back. Okay, I found the one I was thinking of, and the name kind of gives it away. These are from, is it diamondpaintingdrills.com? I think that's right. These are in the color autumnal, which is kind of a dead giveaway, but there are definitely some topaz-esque colors in here, but they're like an orangey red with like a little hint of a green flash. These are definitely very fall, like fall leaf coated for sure. I love these ones. I wonder if I should add special drills to this diamond painting. I haven't really thought about it. What do we have in this diamond painting? 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, never mind. We have 2, 4. We have 5 ABs and 2 crystals. So I don't think I need to add anything. I think Dreamer Designs has us covered. 414. All right, first row is filled here. Let's see if we can keep using the really small containers and make the most of our space here. $4.15. All right, next question is, what is your favorite fall or Halloween kit that you have completed? Ooh. One that comes right to mind, which is a coincidence. It's actually a Kurtis Rykovich from Dreamer Designs. It is called Salem. I will pop up a picture on the screen here somewhere so that you guys can see it, because Oh my gosh, I love that diamond painting. There are not very many diamond paintings that I think to myself, I could do that again. But I see it and I'm like, I could absolutely do that diamond painting for a second time. I loved it so much. I think I finished that. Oh my gosh, was it 2022? I think it might have been Halloween 2022. Is that right? Hold on. We're going to take a little detour here. I need to check my Instagram because that is crazy. Let me check my 2023 finishes. Because if not... Oh, wow. Yeah, it was not 2023. It's... I gotta scroll way back. I think it was October of 2022 that I finished that diamond painting, and I still think about that kit. Like, it was... I don't even remember if I loved the experience. I think I did, because if there's one thing about me, it's that I have always loved Dreamer Designs round drills. I have struggled with their squares in the past. I know that they have since redone them, and I have heard from a few of you that they're much, much better, which is fabulous. Wait, I'm blowing my mind with how long it's taking me to find this image on my Instagram. But I have always loved their round canvases, so I know that I really enjoyed that kit, and even just looking at it makes me so happy. Okay, hold on. I'm in December of 2020. Yeah, here it is. Wow. This was 2022. Oh my God. I didn't even, this is just my wood floor. I didn't even use Canva to give a background to my diamond painting. There it is. What did I say about it? She's finished and she's gorgeous. I'm so, so happy with this completion. I mentioned in a progress post how happy I was with the drills. I absolutely love Dreamer Designs round drills. Hot take, I think they're some of the best on the market. Oh my God, Laura. I have had issues with their squares and have been pretty candid about that in the past, but their rounds, if you haven't tried them, I definitely think they're worth it. I stand by that. 2025, October of 2025, Laura stands by. October of 2022, Laura. That's funny. I love that diamond painting, and I would definitely consider it to be one of my favorites. I'm trying to think. I remember I did Alley Cat by Hannah Lynn. It actually might have been that same year. It was that same year. This one was really fun to work on as well. I liked that one quite a bit. Really cutesy. And then other than that, I'm trying to think. There aren't a ton of Halloween kits that stand out in my mind, but Salem absolutely does. I don't know if Dreamer Designs still carries that image. If they do, I highly recommend checking it out. I really cannot speak highly enough of that particular diamond painting. I would probably put it in, if I had to make like a top 10 list of diamond paintings that I've ever finished, that would absolutely be close-ish to the top for sure, because it's just one of my favorites. That was a fun walk down memory lane. I have to go back to my screenshots to get the next question, so hold on one second. Let's get these two colors in containers, and then I will go back to the tag questions. Gosh, I cannot believe it's been that long since I have finished that diamond painting. I feel like I need to do like a full, I don't know, let me know if this would be a fun video, but like scrolling back through my Instagram thread, I have, what's the word I'm looking for? I guess posted is the word. It's not the word I'm looking for, but I have posted every diamond painting that I have worked on since when did I start my Instagram page? 2022 was the year of Mandy as well. I feel like that would be fun to go through with some of my newer subscribers, maybe that weren't around for the year of Mandy. I've talked about it a couple of times recently on my channel, but in 2022, I did one Mandy Manzano every month, which was so much fun. I don't think I would ever do it again because there are some kits that I'm very sad are no longer in my stash, but I feel like that'd be a lot of fun to go through. Okay, this is 2021, and I started posting. I used to post like pen videos and stuff, like pen hauls. Oh my gosh. My first unboxings are also all the way back on my Instagram page. Okay, so my first post was July of 2020. So I started sharing every finish in, I think, January of 2021 was when you guys started getting every single finish that I worked on. Not as clean of a thread as I keep now. I keep it very organized, and I don't post like in between like certain kits. I don't put things in between the kits like I used to do. But I think all the way back to 2021, there is a log of every diamond painting that I have worked on. So I think it might be kind of fun to, I don't know, scroll through that together. Let me know if that's something you guys are interested in, a little walk down memory lane, because it would definitely be easier to do that than try to get all of my diamond painting finishes in the same spot. So let me know if you're interested. If not, that's okay too. Okay. 7:46, perfect. The next question is, what would be your dream fall or Halloween kit, whether it exists already or not? Ooh, my dream Halloween kit, fall or Halloween kit. It's a really good question, actually. I'm not like, this might be a hot take in the diamond painting community because I know a lot of you love Halloween. I like Halloween. For me, it's once Halloween hits, it's Christmas, which I know some people don't like. So I'm like, okay, Halloween's cool. Yeah, woohoo. Okay, now it's Christmas. Like, I'm that person on November 1st that's decorating for Christmas. So I like Halloween. It's just not a favorite. But if I had to pick a dream fall or Halloween diamond painting, what would it be? I would love to see something Halloween related from Mandy Manzano. I don't know that she's ever done, maybe that's a lie. I feel like I've seen her have Sally artwork from like Nightmare Before Christmas. I don't think it was ever turned into a diamond painting though. I think it was only a cross stitch. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, because I know somebody's going to say, well, you could just convert the cross stitch. No, that's not my cup of tea. I've thought about it. I've watched a lot of videos on it, and I have just decided that that is not in the cards for me. But I would love to see something Halloween with Diamond Art Club from Mandy Manzano. I don't know why. I just feel like something from like Halloween Town or something. You know, like the Halloween Town opening scene where it's like the big pumpkin in the middle of the town. I think that would be a lot of fun. Halloween Town is so nostalgic and I have to watch it every year. I can live without the sequels, but the original, oh, I loved the original so much. One kit that I'm really looking forward to working on this year that I already own is the Three Sisters one from Lyra the Lavender Witch. It came out during the 7th anniversary sale for Diamond Art Club. I really am excited to work on that one. And obviously it's a little hocus pocus coated with like the colors that the sisters are wearing. So I'm very excited about that one. But I would say a dream Halloween kit would be something Halloween Town inspired. I just think it would be really nostalgic and fun to work on. What does fall look like where you live? So I live in New York State. I live in the capital region-ish. And fall for us, I know it's technically not fall yet. I believe the first day is the 22nd of September. So we've kind of been flip-flopping right now between summer and fall. We've been having the cooler evenings, but then really, really hot days. So I'm just ready for it to hit actual fall weather. I'm one of those people who I don't like to flip-flop. Like, if it's going to be fall, let it be fall. We had a week in August that was 50s and 60s. And now in September, we have a week that's 80s. And it's like, could we just switch those? Like, could we have had this 80-degree weather in August when the boat was still in and, you know, like I had somewhere to go where I could cool down? Now it's like, okay, I'm ready for fall. So for us, fall is just very typical. It's what you see in like a movie. You know, the leaves changing, brisk, cool, and I'm very much looking forward to those days. I'm so ready for that. I don't know if I could do, I don't know. I feel like I'm definitely a seasons person. Like I need seasons. I don't think I would enjoy, you know, I know those of you that live in like Texas or California, like I know it cools down a little bit, but it's not fall. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's just personal preference, I guess. Ooh, I don't know if this is going to work. No, it's not. Okay, let's use this size. That's what I get for not paying attention. I'm going to take the lid off. I'm going to try to dump without spilling. I did it. And we'll take the label off. Okay, perfect. So yeah, I guess like your typical fall, what you think of when you think of fall is what we get here in New York. And I'm very grateful for that. It is my favorite season. Once it finally cools down and it stays cooled down, it's definitely my favorite. This looks like the same size bag. So unfortunately, I think I'm gonna have to use this size container, but hopefully we will get back into some small bags in a moment. Yeah, that definitely would not have fit in that small container. This one should though. $8.98, yes. If you live somewhere where it stays warm all year, I would love to know if you miss seasons, or maybe you've never experienced seasons. Obviously, some of you just, you're born out there and you live out there your whole life. We have a friend who lives in Arizona and obviously it's like always hot there. And I just don't know how I would do with that. I feel like I would really miss the seasons because I don't want to go to the apple orchard or pumpkin picking when it's 80 degrees out. I want to go when it's like 60 degrees out and I can be a little bit cozy. Next question is, what do you like to have on while you craft? I talked about this in last Monday's video. I think this was also a question in the other diamond painting tag that I did. I like to watch YouTube videos. Honestly, YouTube is kind of the television-like content that I take in. I don't really watch a ton of shows or movies anymore. I mean, I like to rewatch stuff. For example, this summer I did a rewatch of The Nanny. I like to do a rewatch of Friends every fall, that kind of stuff. But I don't really watch too many current shows. Really, all I'm watching now, and by the time you guys are seeing this, it's over, is The Summer I Turned Pretty. So I do a lot of YouTube watching. I watch a bunch of different types of YouTube. Booktube, I like to watch video games, obviously diamond painting content, true crime. I like to watch puzzle YouTube. I don't know if they have a fun nickname over there, but some beauty YouTube, you know, it's like I just watch a lot of different types of things. And my first default when I sit down to diamond paint is always YouTube. And then I do also very much enjoy audiobooks. For example, today when I'm done kitting up and hopefully I can start this diamond painting, I have a little bit left of my audiobook that I started at work today. So I'm going to finish that up first before I start anything else. But I do love an audiobook. The only thing is I don't love to listen to audiobooks when I'm home by myself because I'm really weird with intake of audiobooks. Like I have to have headphones on. If the audiobook is just playing out of my phone and I don't have headphones on, I'm not taking any of it in. Like I have to be in a little bit of a bubble. And when I'm home by myself, I don't like to have headphones on. I just like to know. Obviously, you know, we have a cat. I want to know if something's going on with her, if somebody's outside, if there is a weird sound in the house. So that kind of limits a little bit my audio booking. But if Steven's home, I will put those headphones on, no problem. It's more of just if I'm home by myself. I'm trying to think of the last time I just listened to music while I diamond painted. I really can't recall a time where I've done that. I usually listen to music if I'm cleaning or something. But music definitely isn't my go-to. Oop. I'm not going up to the next size, so we're gonna make this work, okay? Thank you. Please close. I did it. That is a tight fit. Hopefully I get to use some of that color kind of early on so I can get some of those drills out of there. All right, what else do we have? It looks like we can do some more small ones. Let's see. Do you have any seasonal diamond painting accessories you love? I do. I wish I had looked at these questions before so I could have gotten things out. But I have a beautiful pen from Jim's Handmade Pen Shop. I'll try to, since I'm filming this so far in advance and I don't have to rush with the editing, I will pop up a picture of it here for you guys. It's not the first pen that I bought, but it's one of the early pens that I picked up. It's a hybrid, so half of it is wood, and then the other half is, I'm assuming resin or something, some clear material. And inside it has these really cute little fall leaves, like glitters. But the way the wood lays in the middle of that is just so pretty. I love that pen so much. I haven't used it yet this year, and I don't know if I'm gonna do another fall diamond painting. I'm kind of starting Halloween a little bit early this year because I really wanted to work on this diamond painting. But but it's a beautiful pen. I love that one. And I do have some cover minders that are really cute. I wouldn't say that they're like favorite. I do like them, but I think that that pen is probably, it's definitely one of my favorites in my stash, or in my collection, I guess I should say, of diamond painting pens. All right, we are halfway full on the tray, and I think we're about halfway on the drills, maybe. Looks like we have 2 bags of 938. So I'm gonna try to get both bags in this size container here. I don't think I'll need another of those really large sizes, so I think we might make it. I don't know. I don't know if we're going to camp this weekend, which is why I chose this set of containers, because I know that the Elizabeth Ward containers, in my experience, they travel really well and I don't have to worry about things spilling. So that's why I went for these containers. But realistically, I probably would have gone for something that I had more containers, so then I could have just spilled over into multiple actual containers if I needed to. But we're gonna make this work. I'm determined. I'm bound and determined to make this happen. All right, so 2 bags of 987. So I'm going to use the same size. My little garbage bag is full. I forgot to empty the container before I started filming. All right, so we have that. And then I think I'm gonna have to use this size for 989. And then hopefully we can move back into some of the really small containers. Oops. All right, next question is, what scent makes you think of fall/Halloween? Okay, everybody, say it with me. Leaves candle from Bath and Body Works. If you remember and you watch my weekly vlogs, I recently did a Bath and Body Works haul so that I could get some more of my leaves candles. I did a decorate with me video and I put my fall candle holder out thinking that I had a leftover leaves candle from last year, and I did not. And I was very upset about that. So Bath and Body Works had a sale. I was able to get a few to put into my candle collection, and Steven was there when I was unboxing. You know, I did like a little haul clip, and I got 4 leaves candles in all the different patterns that they had this year. And he's like, wait, what? You got 4? You got 4 of the same candle? And I was like, yes, but they're different because the wrapping is different. It is just it's my favorite. I love that candle. It's the perfect fall scent in my mind, and it makes me very happy. At the end of the day, after I've taken my shower, I'm in my cozy clothes and I can walk into the living room and light that candle. It makes me very happy. Okay, we're on our second strip of stickers. I'm hoping this bag, I think it'll fit. They're throwing me for a little bit of a loop because they're using these bigger bags for just the smaller drill count, but I think we'll be all right. Same goes for 3348. Do you put up seasonal decor? Yes, I do. I love decorating for different holidays, small or large. I decorated for fall on September 1st. I was off of work. I'm trying to remember. It must have been a holiday or something. Oh, Labor Day. It was Labor Day weekend. And I was very happy to have my fall decorations back. 3371. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to decorate for Halloween this year. I probably will. I don't know. I think last year I kept my fall decorations up and I just brought up a couple of little Halloween tchotchkes, which I think I might do the same thing this year. I don't get as much joy out of Halloween in this phase of my life at the moment. I've mentioned a couple times that I don't have a relationship with my mother anymore, and her favorite holiday is Halloween. So our house was just always decked out, and oh no, shoot. I don't know. I've kind of lost the desire, but I do like to put a couple things up. Like I'll put some stuff outside for the trick-or-treaters. Like I'll change the hanger on the door. I'll change the lawn flag. You know, I'll do like a couple of little things, but I don't know if I'm going to completely swap out fall for Halloween this year, purely because I do honestly decorate for Christmas. I start the first weekend. So I just don't know if I'm going to want to have to take down all the Halloween decorations. I don't know. I feel like if we had little kids running around, I absolutely, no questions asked, I would be putting up more Halloween decorations, but my nieces are older now. We obviously don't have kids, so I don't know. We'll see. I'm trying to squeeze these in like it's actually going to happen, and it's really not, Laura. You need to just give it up. Wishful thinking. It's so close. Okay, I think what I'm going to do, instead of going up a size, I think I'm just going to grab a baggie. I'm hoping I have one. Easily accessible? No, of course I don't. Why would it be easy? I should have one right over here though. Hold on, I'm still here. What the heck? Oh, here we go. Okay. I was like, I know I have them. So I'm just going to use a little bag. I'm going to pour a little bit out of here because I was desperate. I was thinking I was actually doing something here, but all I was doing was making a mess. How did I know that was going to happen? Okay. It's fine. Everything is fine. And do I have a marker or something over here? All right, clean these up and then focus, Laura. Focus, focus. So this is 3371. Do I have? I do have this. I just don't know if it's going to show up. 3371. You know, it's there. You could barely see it, but it's there. I will touch that up when I get done. But I will just fill that container. Rather than take up a bunch of space with another one of these huge ones, we're going to leave it like this. 3687. All right, next up. Do you have any crafty companions? Yes, I do. You know her, you'll love her. Her name is Luna. Luna is definitely my crafty companion. I have a window right above my drafting table, and she likes to get up in that window and she'll lounge up there while I diamond paint, and it's so cute. She definitely likes to spend time in here when I am working on a diamond painting, and I love that. She also likes to pop up in videos. Sorry, I'm trying to find what our next train is here. I think it's this one. Yeah. She likes to pop up in videos. She likes to rub up on the diamond painting boxes. She does not like the way that the diamonds feel on her feet, though. It's so funny because obviously sometimes when she gets up on the drafting table, she has to step on my diamond painting. And it's so funny because she'll like step on it and then she like flicks her foot and she's like, oh my God, I hate it. But also I really want to be in that window. So it's cute. She's definitely a diamond painting companion. She takes after her big brother, Neville, who is no longer with us, but he used to sit on my lap while I diamond painted, which was not always the easiest. When Luna was really small, she would wrap herself around the back of my neck and she would sit on my neck while I diamond painted, which also wasn't super easy, but you know I wasn't kicking her off because it was so cute. She would just fall asleep, literally with her head on one side of my shoulder and her feet on the other side. It was so cute. She's a little too big for that now, but she was a tiny little thing when she was smaller, so she loved doing that. Our final question is, do you have any fall traditions? Yes and no. I feel like a lot of them have changed as my nieces have gotten older. We used to do Halloween sleepovers, not on Halloween, but it would be like a Halloween themed sleepover. And they would carve pumpkins, we would do Halloween baking, all that kind of stuff. Oh, speaking of Halloween baking, I think the new season started last night. I'll have to see if I can rewatch it somewhere. I forgot about that. But as they've gotten older, they're both very, very busy with school. They're both very, very smart. So they're in like National Honor Society, AP classes. My niece, who's now just started 10th grade, but last year in 9th grade, she was already taking college classes. Like, they're very busy academically, but then they're both also multi-sport athletes. Natalie is a cheerleader. She does fall and winter cheer, and then she does the drama club, so she's very busy. She does take the spring off of a sport, but Elizabeth is a 4-sport athlete. She's crazy. She does soccer in the fall. She wants to start cheer this winter. It'll be her first year doing cheerleading. She does track and field in the spring, and then year round she does taekwondo. She's a black belt in taekwondo. So they're very, very busy, and obviously, you know, they want to have a social life. So unfortunately, sleepovers at TT's have gone down a little bit. We still make time to do them. They were just here a couple weeks ago for a sleepover, but it's hard during school. So usually sleepovers happen during breaks and all that kind of stuff. So a couple of years ago, I would have said yes. I have a bunch of traditions with my nieces, pumpkins, all that kind of stuff. We've kind of had to adjust as the years have gone on. And our new tradition, which was also a tradition back in the day, is we try to make time every year to go apple picking together. So my dad, my sister and her family, and Steven and I, we found a really cute, smaller orchard last year, which we really liked. So I think we're going to do that one again this year. I also want to go with my best friend and her 3 kids. I think it would be fun to take them to that one. But yeah, I guess really just apple picking, which I feel like is a lot of people's tradition, but that's okay. I would like to start bringing back the pumpkin patch, but oh my gosh, the pumpkin patch is so expensive. And I know that some of it is the experience, but yikes. When I know I can buy a pumpkin for $5 at Walmart, it's kind of hard. And I say that as the grandchild of a farmer who did pumpkins. I used to pick all the pumpkins in the field for his vegetable stand. So I get it, but when you weigh it by the pound, you don't realize how heavy a pumpkin is until you're up there getting it weighed to pay for it. So I think we'll stick to just apples going forward. Who knows? Maybe I'll change my mind in the future. We're almost done. And I have one more question. Oh, no, wait, that was the last question. Do you have any fall traditions was the last question. I'd love to know your guys' fall traditions in the comments down below. Let me know if you have any. I'm sure a lot of them are all similar, I'm sure. All right. Can I fit one more? Yes. Oh, we're totally gonna make it. We're totally gonna have enough room. This is fabulous. It's like such a dopamine hit when you're using Elizabeth Ward containers and you're able to fit everything into one tray. It's like diamond painting. I don't know the word. I want to say Jenga, but I know that's not right. Okay, 38.35. Now is the part of the kitten chat where I don't have anything else to talk about, so it's gonna get quiet while I'm filling the containers. Sorry about that. 38.42. I would love to know, this is like, we'll add a question on, but I'm not going to answer it. I'm asking you guys the question. I would love to know if you guys have any, like, what is your go-to fall recipe? Is it a soup? Is it like a pasta dish? Is it a casserole? I would love to know in the comments down below. And if you feel comfortable enough sharing the recipe, I'm always looking for new recipes. I'd love to know. What are you guys eating in the fall? Steven's not a big soup guy, which is devastating to me because I could make a new soup like every day. I love like ham and potato soup. I make a really, really good one. And he's like, yeah, it's fine. But everybody else is like, oh my God, this is delicious. But it's just because Steven doesn't like soup. Like, how rude. It's soup season. He also doesn't like chili, which is devastating to me because I love chili. I love soup. I love that kind of stuff. And he's just like, I could take it or leave it. Like, that is just devastating to me. All right, let's see. I think I'm going to use one. Okay, I'm going to have to get a couple more smaller ones. But I think I'm going to go... Can I fit 4? Ooh, it might fit perfectly. Let me see if I can find 2 more of the small. Okay, I have to get up on the stepladder, so I'll be right back. Okay, I think I have the right size containers here. And I think it's going to fit perfectly. So let's see. Actually, hold on. Does this fit better? 1, 2. Yeah. Okay, we'll do that. So we'll go white AB. I was between using the small one, like the extra small, or this size, and I think this size will work best. So we'll do that. And then for the light yellow, I will go teeny tiny. I wonder where these crystals go on her. It's been so long since I've unboxed this, I don't remember. We'll go this size for both of the greens. Oh, it's perfect. Everything is fitting perfectly. The only thing is I won't have room for a trash container, but that's fine because I have other things I can use to hold the trash. We'll do dark green. We'll do pink. Uh, 963. And then we'll have our two crystals and we will be all set. It's not perfect. I don't have everything in here that I need, but it's definitely as close as we were going to get, and I'm pretty happy with that. So we have our yellow crystal. And our red. Look at that, it's perfect. Well, I guess it's not perfect because I just said it wasn't perfect, but it's close to perfect. Ta-da! Look at that. Almost perfect, close to perfect. Okay, Laura. So I have 2 bags of 310, and then I have this little baggie, about half the baggie of 3371. So as I use those colors, I will just backfill from here, but everything else made it into the Elizabeth Ward container, which is perfect. So once again, we just kitted up Absinthe by Kurtis Rykovich. This is from Dreamerdesigns. It's a 60 by 80 centimeter round drill canvas. We just kitted up 65 colors, I think I said, with 5 of them being ABs and 2 crystals. So that's gonna do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. If you would like to answer the fall tag questions in the comments down below, I would love to see your answers. If you want to leave any recipes for your favorite fall recipe, feel free to leave that or the link in the comments as well. And I will link Katie's video with the tag questions because she did type them out into the description. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.